YTPC, Backwoods Piper. Been a while, long while. I decided to, this Wednesday evening, December the 4th already. Yep. Yep, December the 4th already. Tell you what, this year has flown by. And I just, smoking a Peterson Kinsdale, I mean, XL13. It's kind of a bulldog shape, P-lip. And in it I'm smoking a little bit of, it's just something I put together. It's, Red Virginia Ribbon, Toasted Virginia, and a little bit of Cyprian Latakia. Pretty darn tasty. Yeah, I've been doing some stock finishing as always, and we got a new puppy. We got a little boxer puppy. He's I guess he's about 10 or 11 weeks old now, and of course they're kind of like they're nothing like a baby, but since my baby is going to be 22 years old. Yeah, these little puppies are a little bit like a baby. It's kind of aggravating at first, you know, when you first get a puppy. They, when you put them down at night, of course, they whine and bark and keep you awake half the stinking night. And of course, we're crate training him, and it's got we've had him 2 weeks now, almost 3, and. Well, we put him down at night, and he might whine just for a little bit, maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and then it's off to sleep. So he's coming along good. Smart little squirt. Hard-headed though. And I told the wife he's a lot like her and I, and she goes, "No, more like a lot like you." I don't know where she gets that from, but anyway, what I wanted to talk about a little bit tonight is I did a trade with a fella. I'm refinishing a set of gun stocks for him, and in return he was telling me about some books he had, and he had 4 tobacco related books, and I really don't know much about any of them. I'm thinking they're going to be some pretty interesting reading. They're pretty old. I'll show them to you real quick here, turn you around. And if anybody knows anything about these things, you can, leave a comment, and maybe I'll learn more about them. Anyway, they look pretty interesting, but there's 4 of them. I'll turn you around here and let you see them. I'm sure some of you are familiar with that one. And they all look pretty interesting to me. Now that one there, zoom in on that one a little bit. Story of Lucky Strike. But I'm kind of anxious to get to reading some of these things. Sorry for all the movement there. I think they're going to be pretty interesting. I kind of thumbed through the Story of Lucky Strike, just kind of thumbed through it just before I started this video, and you can tell it's an old book. I mean, they're quite automated back then, you know, and I guarantee you they're not I don't think they are. I don't know if they even make Lucky Strikes anymore, but you know, it's old enough where they were filterless cigarettes, and but I'm sure it could be pretty interesting. I don't know what they're worth or anything, and honestly, I don't really care. I'm not planning on selling them anytime that I know of. But now, when I kick the bucket, somebody might sell them, but it won't be me. But the pipe book by Alfred Dunhill, I just very lightly thumbed through it real quick, and it doesn't have a whole lot of pictures of pipes. It's got a lot of drawings and stuff. You know, I'm sure there's some pictures in there, but excuse me. Yeah, I've got a couple of books ahead of those to read, but I'll be looking forward to getting into some of those. That might be one of my armchair reads. But anyway, that's all I got to show you. On our, I've been doing a little bit of predator control work for a farm that I work on, and nuisance animals, and I've gotten 2 coyotes and 2 beaver and a coon so far, raccoon. They're just well, the coons and the possums like that, they're really hard on turkey, and they're hard on the turkey eggs. They destroy the nests and get the eggs, and then they also go after the poults. And the coyotes are also hard on the deer as well as the turkey, and also some bobcats. Our state's fortunate enough to have a lot of bobcats. Well, fortunate for, you know, the fact that they're here, and I mean, you don't really see them, but there's a lot of them here, and they're really hard on the turkeys. And so he wants me to get a few of those while I'm at it, and which is not a problem. I usually catch anywhere from, well, he's got 3,000 acres. I usually catch from 2 to 4 every year, bobcats wise, and coyotes I usually catch 5 to 10, depending on what the population's like at that time. And raccoons, I mean, I could catch 50, 60 raccoons on there if I wanted to. I don't catch that many because it's just a pain in the neck. Their fur's not worth anything, and so I'm not gonna, you know, I'm of a mind, if I'm not gonna use it, I'm not gonna take it. But anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna get off here. I just wanted to touch base. It's been a while, and I want to show you these books. I'm looking forward to getting into them. But like I say, if anybody knows anything about them, drop me a note in the comments and let me know. I'd like to know a little more about them. Anyway, you guys have a great Wednesday. Hope the rest of your week goes good. And as always, keep your pipes lit and your tobacco dry. And with that, I'm going to have to light mine up. Anyway, you guys have a great week. Backwoods Piper. Later.